Hello, Goddess, and welcome to this week's Twin Flame Tuesday. My name is Rochelle Richard, and as I've said, welcome welcome to my channel. I am just in a space of literally right when I went to turn on the tablet to unlock my screen to come in and hit record. It was 2:22, so I'm a little in that space right there. So 2:22 is where we start off today's Twin Flame Tuesday, which is keep the faith, Goddess, keep the faith. In fact, let's look a little bit deeper on 222 there. Trust you're on the right path, you're in the right place at the right time. Believe in yourself and your purpose in life. Everything is working out. Stay focused on what you want. And again, if you're finding yourself in moments of doubt, which we know twin flame doubt is definitely part of this journey, a big part of this journey, because it is about you cultivating that faith. Where there's doubt, well, there is faith needed, correct? There's just this moment all of a sudden where I just felt that we all needed to feel that space of, yeah, I know that doubt, right? But then you also know that faith. You know it, Goddess. It's within you. It's inside you. For those who may be new to my channel, my name is Rochelle Richard, and here at Empowerment Experiences, we look for and find our power where we are all along this, which is each our own self-love empowerment journey. And for those on that magical, excruciatingly painful, healing twin flames journey, well, we also know that a twin flame journey is as well a self-love empowerment journey. Because, well, if your twin flame is your mirror, wouldn't the answers lie within them? And so they do. And with that, for this week's Twin Flame Tuesday, let's see where we go. I know in my connection, I know it's been a moment since I've shared. I've been working on me. I've been allowing myself to explore other opportunities and such, which that's what we're here for, Goddess. We're here to expand into all that we are. Step into that space as a leader. And I actually just submitted paperwork with a soul sister for a new LLC we're going to be doing, and I'm on the board of another one that is about to be formed. We haven't submitted the paperwork officially, but again, as for my counterpart, I know he's peaking to even just a sliver. And him, of course, I see, I feel, I do my best. Quite honestly, dear Goddess, I do my best to not focus on what I am feeling from my counterpart. And I'll even tell you, recently, I heard him calling for me. Energetically, but telepathically, but I said, no, you chose this. I can't save you. And it's true, Goddess. The only person who can ever truly save themselves is themselves, because it has to begin, the true saving begins within. If you don't liberate yourself from the prison, free yourself from the bondages, the limitations in your own mind, then you'll never realize the true Goddess that you are within. And that's what I I know I've been working on in myself is getting to know that goddess in myself. Who is she? To a greater expansion, right? Because that's where we start this Super Sign Sunday, this week, with Super Sign Sunday being about expansion. You expanding into all that you are. And I just caught 524. And again, I've mentioned me today in that regard of what I'm doing, sharing with you my journey, as I know so many of you have been drawn to me because I share about my personal twin flame story. I know there are so many out there who don't. And so it's very challenging to know if they themselves are actually experiencing this journey with you. I assure you, goddess, I'm there with you, sister. And there's our 555 revisiting. We can check out Super Sign Sunday for that. But 524 before that was what I was mentioning. 524 is my birth date. 717, the twin flame number, is my twin flame's birth date. It's also my younger brother's birth date. So that's often one of the signs and synchronicities, is shared birth dates with relatives of yours, close relatives. That said, 524, because we are, again, taking these moments to pause and connect with what we're feeling. Well, look, premonition, intuition, 524 here, trust. Wow, another one about trusting the journey, trusting that everything is going to be okay. I still have some things that are up in the air in a big way, and it's challenging to say the least, but at the same time, that's what we're here for, is the challenge, because a challenge is the opportunity for growth. That's how we grow, is through being challenged. Tap into trust and follow your intuition. Look, renewed inner strength and faith. The time for action is now. Action for stepping into more, into you actually taking this time to really tune in to you, goddess. There's so much that's being amplified in this, in the collective with whom I share this journey, with whom I resonate in this journey, wherein there's a lot of not listening, not really truly listening. And by that, it is just taking a pause and being quiet, not needing to think of anything or to solve any problem, to simply be. And that has just been amplified by the train horn. Thank you very much. Blasting that little tidbit out to all of us to really just be, to stop trying to think that there's something wrong or that something needs to be seen. And maybe it's just in the being, and the being is the thing that allows it to dissipate. That you don't always have to dive in or dig in to something, that you can simply let it go. Because you see, a truly empowered goddess, she definitely chooses her battles. She doesn't go looking for trouble. She might like to be a little crazy, a little wild side there. She's not looking for trouble specifically. That was the strangest sound for a moment there. I thought I heard a goose. I really, for real, thought I just heard a goose. Well, there you go. When this card comes through in this deck, it is for me, twin flame energy. However, it is about you. You are your first and one truest love. Why? Because you are the only one that you could ever know and that could ever truly know you. Goddess. This is why right now on this Twin Flame Tuesday, yes, Twin Flame Tuesday, why it is still about you, focusing on you. Because you're running from yourself still. You distract yourself. Even I admit I have moments of doing this as well. Instead of having just quiet time. You can hear the nature sounds here. What about just listening to that? No one else talking. Not even your own mind. And you're just hearing the sounds. There's no pressure, no stress, no worry, no fear. You're in that present moment, free. Free to feel all that you are, free to trust. Trust that you don't need to fear. Trust that everything is working out for you. I think you're brave to trust that you are safe, that everything is working out for you. Very odd how today's message feels. The things that come through they just because it is about learning to discern what thoughts you hold on to. And again, trusting that you are going to be able to recall anything that you need to recall in the moment that you need to recall it. That all this excessive thinking with regard to anything isn't necessary. It isn't necessary to sit in the quicksand of what things have happened, what things you cannot change, because you cannot change them. To instead realize that that is one of the greatest powers as a goddess, is to know when to let go. And this includes letting go of constantly focusing on your counterpart. Yes, our twin flame naturally comes to mind. That's perfectly acceptable. The power, your power, is in how you feel when that happens. And if it's not a good feeling space, then perhaps what you're thinking, which you also have power over, isn't very good, what you're thinking about. And therefore, you've got to let go of those thoughts. Let go of even thinking about your twin flame. And I know, remember, I'm on this with you, sister. I'm telling you that this is possible to achieve. That instead of your mind being so incessant about your divine masculine, that you can be allowing yourself to step into your power and choose what you're giving your focus, your attention, and your energy to. What you are creating here, which is you, that's what you're giving your love and attention to, but you are the one that's also creating. So you've got to be the one to be receiving that love and attention from yourself, thereby again give that to yourself so you can practice also receiving it from yourself. That's what it is to practice self-love. That's what it is to be an empowered goddess, one who owns her worth, stands in her power, has the courage to let go of or choose to disengage or engage with that which she chooses. Thoughts, people, places, things, whatever it is. This is why it's so important to have power over yourself, to be looking for and finding your power. Because like I said, there's so much amazing, and I have to confess, it's some of these things that I've been working on have been a little distracting from my coaching, in the sense of creating the content that I want to be creating for all of you. And I have a list. I am definitely excited. I will be getting back to that. There are some things that are being sorted out. It's just sometimes when you're forming a business and things, there's, and other things are being sorted out. Yeah, it can take a bit. But that said, I'm feeling I'm definitely in that space now. That's definitely for me. I like variety. I'm a Gemini. I'm a manifesting generator as well. So I am not one where variety, or I go nuts. I go nuts if I don't have variety in my life. So that said, I am becoming so replenished and revitalized with regards to, what I have coming through to say for my content that I have coming to create with you guys, as well as we are going to be doing the 17-day challenge together for March. Okay, because the first giveaway drawing is the first week of April. Oh my goodness. And I confess, I've not really been promoting the giveaway side, but there is a giveaway. And you can win some really awesome prizes, gifts, I like to call them. I prefer to call them gifts because they are gifts. They are divine gifts that have been offered by some amazing souls, myself included, and I have a couple other donors. And we're excited to assist in your self-love journey. And with that, that's when the magic will really begin to be noticed in your experience. When you allow it. When you're really, truly allowing yourself to feel this love, to again be in this present moment and actually listen to yourself. Listen to that quiet voice. Because Goddess, remember from our twin flame learning that what you feel, so too does your counterpart. And the more you ponder, well, I wonder what, that's creating doubt. That's feeding doubt. When you wonder, you have to know that all is well. You have to trust that all is working out for both of you. And let go. Trust. Allow for magic to happen on this journey. So with that, we ask, of course, as we do, I know it's like a little routine. However, I like this little, I love my cards. I love the decks I work with. Well, looky there. And with that, as we were asking, the universe, of course, heard the whole of it, even though I did not speak it totally with my lips. But of course, what are we to focus on at this time then? Well, looky there. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? This is why you've got to listen, Goddess. This is why you've got to allow for that quiet voice within you to be heard. To really, truly be there for you. Because it is all part of the divine plan. And by you answering the call of what you're being called to, you are seeding the light. You are laying the foundations here. Goddess, that's why you're here. That's why twin flames are here. He's doing the same. I know, and I've mentioned, for those who may be new to my journey, my twin flame journey, which you can check out, there's videos all over my YouTube here. Also, you can scroll all the way back on my Healing Twin Flames account and on Instagram. And then, of course, there's Healing Twin Flames on TikTok. That was kind of where the whole thing started. But you can see that my divine masculine is healing major generational curses, major generational karma that he is in the midst of right now, with, well, the biggest one that I'm aware of being forced marriage. I mean, who does that to their children? Who cares more about their social image and their child's happiness? I digress. This is why we, as the leaders in this connection, dear sweet goddess, as divine feminines, must answer the call of our soul, must follow that which lights us up, that which empowers us to feel good. So, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Listen to yourself, give yourself what you need. Trust that right now, everything is happening for a reason. That all of this excess emotion that may have been coming up lately, especially towards your counterpart. I know there may have been a bit, yet there may have also been those heart bursts, those bursts of love. Because you're breaking down these parts of you that may have never had anything to actually do with your counterpart, but they are wounds from deep within you. That because of your counterpart coming into your life, it triggered the healing of them, right? So we tend to use our divine masculine as a mask for the things we'd rather not see. So like our protector. So we will put our twin flame in front of whatever that wound is, and we tend to blame in this whole empath healing. It's so many layers and so many facets of this. In this healing exchange, that I just, it's a challenge to put it into words. The magnificence of what I see. Trust that everything that is happening for a reason. That what's coming down the line is worth every bit of what you've not only been through, but that which you are going through. Trust this, goddess. You are indeed going somewhere sacred. This is that card that I mention when I share about my trip to meet my divine masculine for the first time. My first acquisition of a United States passport, my first time ever off the North American continent. I was about to sabotage it a few times, you can be sure. Good thing it happened so quickly. That was the card that day, a week before, and I was about to sabotage it yet again, and the universe, in this deck, I'm like, all right, fine, just don't beat around the bush. I need point blank, so obvious, smack me, okay? And the very first sentence of the book, the guidebook for this card states, there is a temple in India. needless to say, I had to have a seat and catch my breath and go, okay, I'm going to India. Those are the kinds of signs and synchronicities that happen in a twin flame connection. They're so wild. They're so out there that you are left dumbfounded, flabbergasted. I like that word, flabbergasted. Just mind blown. Yeah. With that, divine masculine, not this time, remember, is in the same space energetically as you are. In a true twin flame connection within. Yes. So, trust that and focus on you and your magic. And that these divine masculine messages are those from that which is the collective energy. All right? I know so often, as I did in the very beginning, that it was specifically his ego self, his 3D self saying things to me so much. And it's no. While yes, all of that happened, it was really learning to discern the energies for myself in myself and therefore in my own connection. Right? So with that, what does the current divine masculine collective energies have to say to us feminines? Which, number one, focus. Oh wow. Focus on you, goddess. Focus on you. Focus on your magic. Having that, because that's going to assist with your patience with the entire journey. You focusing on you not busying yourself, but making the most of your time that you have here. Making the most of your time by really truly spending that time wisely and getting to know yourself. Discovering who you truly are, what you are about. Right? I wanted to look up, now that I've reached over there, all of a sudden I heard the goose earlier, and I am so intrigued to see, because there is, listen, goddess, there is no goose over here, but I that was odd. Okay. Goose shows you the way to your heart's desire, which, yeah. Hello, what is your soul calling you to do? Wow. Oh my goodness. If the goose is showing up for you, it's because you are finding or nearing your purpose in life. Well, again, what is your soul calling you to do? Representing a time of renewal. Oh my goodness. The spiritual meaning of the goose suggests that you trust your intuition as it allows you to give great value to those you care for the most. Serves notice about the importance of communication, as it gives you the capability to ignite change and grow as an individual. Wow, exactly as I was saying, as we have already had today in this message for us here. And with that, goddess, with that is our message. We are going to, yes, we're going to embrace all that is today. We receive this wholly and completely and are grateful indeed for the clarity that it provides of just more reassurance, more affirmation as to you are on the right track, goddess. You are on the right track by you focusing on you, detaching from focusing on him or her, focusing on your divine masculine. That's where the magic is, goddess. That's where the magic is. It's in you. In you. And that's just one of your superpowers. That's in your hands. Because that's always been inside you. Namaste.